Welcome back to a brand new episode of Say What Now. You have me, John, as your host. As you can see, today I am by myself. So I do want to extend a condolences to my cousin Shay for her to still be going through her grieving process with her dad. So today was kind of a major day for her. So just keep her in your prayers. And as well, you know, I'm missing my other friend, Tab. So also keep Tab in your prayers as well. So just continue to keep us, the whole podcast, lifted up in prayer. As well, I would still like to extend the condolences to Miss Raina during her time of bereavement, during her mother's passing. So just keep her lifted in your prayers as well. As you can see, I'm still here at my house doing the venue until we go back to Miss Raina's venue. So I will still keep a link to her venue in the description box located under this video. And if you're on Spotify and our other platforms, it should be located in our descriptions of the episode. Okay, so first things first, I would like to read the disclaimer for this episode. So there will be no type of backlash or smoke with me, because guess what? I ain't ready for that smoke with y'all today at all. I just can't do it. Me personally, I don't want to do it. So first and foremost, with the disclaimer, the thoughts, views, and opinions expressed by the host, co-host, and if it was a virtual host today, but we don't, but come back next week and we will have a virtual host. This podcast is for entertainment purposes only. I do repeat, capital letters, I want it to be known. This is for entertainment purposes only. We are only here to have fun and to laugh with everyone. We are not laughing at anyone. We are laughing with everyone in this situation. We are here to not judge anyone. This is judgment free. Come as you are. Take your shoes off. Relax. Sit back, do what you gotta do, enjoy this show. So trust me, we are not shading ourselves, exposing ourselves, or being petty. It may come off as petty, but trust me, we are not being petty to anyone or ourselves. So with that being said, I do have some more announcements. Last night, the podcast Say What Now was nominated for Best in Mississippi Podcast of the Year. So congratulations to us on that, on being a part of that award nomination. So I will keep a link in the link tree. If you follow us on Instagram, or follow me on Instagram, or Shay or Tabitha, just I'm gonna give out the link, and so you can just continue to vote for us, and I will let everyone know when that voting process starts. It should start after the 4th of June though. But I will keep everyone updated on our Instagram as well as our personal pages as well, so everyone will be able to know what and how their process of voting for our show to be the best in Mississippi. And again, I would love to appreciate and thank everyone that nominated us and the podcast to be on that platform for Best in Mississippi. Like, it's a great experience, and to know that, you know, hey, we got people out there that like our podcast and listen. So, next after that major announcement, our sponsor for today is, again, my little side hustle, Delectables by Delaney. You can find my Instagram for my business page. I don't want to say business because it's a side hustle, but you know what it is though. So it'd be Delectables by Delaney. So that's the Instagram page, but the handle is @ Delectables by Delaney. And it's DELANEY. Next after that, I think it's just better time to go and get into this topic for today. since I'm by myself, it's gonna be a one-sided view. So we're gonna see how this goes. You know, let me know in the comments, like it up. You know, because we do check the views or whatever. So just let me know how y'all feel, you know, on this episode. So, and again, like I said, I am not shading anyone or being petty in any type of way to anybody on this show. So don't think our topics are coming to be harmful or judgmental to you or anyone that you may know in your circle. So on today's episode, I'm going to be talking about, could I date someone that is bi-curious or a member of the LGBT plus, because it's a lot more alphabets. I don't forget them because I just know the LGBTQ, and then I know it's plus, but I think it's like A, I, and some more letters, and I don't want to be discriminatory, so I'm just gonna say the LGBTQ plus community, and just keep it ethic, because me personally, I don't want to offend nobody and make them upset for what they who they love, because love is love, and I just don't want no smoke. So me personally, I believe that yes, I could date someone that was bi-curious, because I mean, what's wrong with the girl on girl action? Because I don't see a problem with it at all. I feel like Boosie said he got two red bones kissing in the back seat, so I ain't nothing wrong with dating someone that's bi-curious or that want to experiment in that way to try to see if there is something that they might like. Now, being a former person of the LGBTQ community, I feel like it's cool if me and you dating on that level, or trying to get to know each other on that level, because I feel like you're trying to change or you want to like experiment with a straight person, which is fine. But I just got my own type of reservations on that, because I just won't be able to date, you know, a lady that wants to be the guy, because for one, you want to be a guy, so I can't date you, because you're trying to be like me, or then if you had those manly features, I just know me personally, I feel like I'd be dating myself, like a dude and a dude. So, and me personally, I just wouldn't feel right. But most definitely, I wouldn't mind dating someone, like I said, with that mindset, because at least it lets me know that you're open to different things in the bedroom as well as different things in life. You're an open-minded person, and you're more on a intellectual path. So I ain't got to worry about trying to be, you know, conservative or not really speaking my mind around us in a public setting. I mean, we're gonna be cool, and I ain't got to worry about trying to be like, okay, well, is this the correct word to say? Like, be able to speak out and be happy, and don't be trying to be so concerned, because I don't want us to not be able to have that intellectual conversation. Like, speak your mind, let me know, tell me your experience, like what made you want to be a part of the community, and then, you know, what was it, something that went wrong with you, or was it a prior relationship or a trauma to have to even say that, hey, I don't want to do this no more, let me go back over here to this side, or let me stay on this side, let me play the fence. Like, because I know everyone has their traumas or anything that make them want to do something in life, so it's just not like, you know, everyone be like, you know, hey, you was born that way. You may have been born that way, but it's also a trauma that probably could have been in your life to start the process of being, you know, in the community. And like I said, I don't want no one to feel like I'm shading them or being petty, because love is love, and I agree with anyone's decision of what they want to do in life. If you want to jump off a cliff and land on your feet that's on you. I agree with you because that's what you want to do. That's your life. That's your plan. That's your happiness. That's what's bringing you joy at that moment. So I feel like, honestly, do what you got to do to make you happy, because at the end of the day, you will be judged for what you want to be judged on. Your happiness is for you. I cannot live my happiness through you, and you cannot live your happiness through me. So do what you have to do to make you feel comfortable and be happy for yourself. Now, I feel like if I date someone and they came off as straight, which this has happened to me, after our relationship broke up, they did join the LGBTQ community or whatever. So, but it don't look like they stayed long over there, because a few months later they was back on this side and they was pregnant. So I don't know if it was just for experimental purposes, but in my opinion, like, don't double dip, because double dipping just do too much. Like, honestly, I feel like you should just pick a side. What you want to do? Do you want to be on one side or the other side? What's the point of double dipping and causing harm to not only yourself but everyone that you're messing with? Like, don't double dip. And please make sure that you're out here being protected at all times during, any type of intercourse that you're with any person, because you don't know what a person has or, what goes on. I mean, I understand that there is medicine out and everything for people to be, undetectable and other ways to protect themselves, but make sure that, you take the necessary precautions to protect yourself out here in the world. If that means dental dams, condoms, all that other stuff. So make sure that you look out for yourself in that way. But me personally, like I say, I feel like with her leaving and going to another community, then coming back and then ending up pregnant, like, was it a trauma within herself, or was she fighting something on herself, or not loving herself enough to be like, okay, what is really for me? Like, what am I really doing with myself? So I just look at it like that with her. But big ups to her and her family. It looked like it's growing, so congratulations to you. So you will remain nameless. Just know who you are, because I do know that you watched the show. So thank you for your support. Next, I'm not sure. I just honestly feel like a person that's in the community, like I say, love is love. I would never disrespect the person that chooses an alternate lifestyle because of the simple thing is this. Everyone has to be themselves. You have to love your inner self first. You can't just stop liking a person or loving a person because of their own life choices. Because like I said earlier in the show, at the end of the day, they will be judged in accordingly to how they want to live their life. So when it's time to meet the maker, that's on them, not on you. So you cannot be happy. You can't live your life through anybody else, because like Beyonce said, how can you love someone you can't love yourself? So I just honestly feel that type of way. You can't love me or love yourself if you don't love yourself. Like, you have to love yourself to be able to go out here and love somebody else or be in a relationship with somebody else. And to double dip and then go around and just really not love yourself, it really shows like, what's the whole point of being in a relationship with someone? So I just feel like, you gotta put that into perspective when you are doing the relationship thing, or even to think that you would like to be in a relationship with someone that requires them to either be that bi-curious person or be in their community. Because I just don't think I would have a problem dating somebody that's bi-curious or a former member, or even if they, even in our relationship, if it does go bad and they decide to be in the community, that's their life, that's their happiness that they're trying to look for. That's what they want to do. So I cannot judge someone or demote them from the love or the type of experience that they want to have for themselves. So I feel like they can do what they want to do because for one, you grown. You ain't gotta be like, looking for my approval. I mean, it's you. You're the one that has to live your life. I can't live your life for you. So I just feel like do what you gotta do to make you happy. What's gonna make you sleep better at night? Cause, like I said, I don't care about you being bi curious. You can lick on all the cakes you want to lick on from me. That's it. But I need to have fun too while you lick on the cake. So, most definitely, I'm joining the party with y'all. I'm not finna defeat the purpose of this menage a trois, this threesome. We not finna even disturb it. We gonna make sure we gonna have all that together. So, I think this gonna be a little short video today because, like I said, I really don't have but one-sided point of view, and I really miss the fact that I don't have my people with me today, so we can have more questions or more answers. So I don't have my cousin Shay on my left and my friend Tab on my right. But we will all be back next week as well because we have another episode next week. So we will have another virtual guest, and I really hope that you all enjoy our previous guest, Miss McFarland, because she did enjoy herself, and I'm glad that she did. So she does want to come back, and most definitely she can come back because we want everyone to have fun here at the podcast of Say What Now and everything. So there is a few more people that do want to come back as well. Like I say, Deshaun would like to come back, as well as my barber. And I noticed that a lot of y'all been trying to hit my barber up. So I'm going to give him y'all number so y'all can hit him up. Because, yeah, I'm not the messenger. Just go on and, like I said, I put his information in the description box. So y'all just follow him and go on about y'all business. Let that man be. That's between you and him. Don't put me as y'all middle person to get in contact with him or whatever. So, following up with that, just make sure that y'all continue to follow us. Run the views up. I'm glad that you know that we have an audience. We are reaching over now. We have reached over to Germany, so we have people in Germany listening to our podcast, as well as India, Australia, and somewhere else. But we are international. We are international with our podcast, so be sure to just like, comment, share, pass it on to a friend. We have more episodes. This will be episode 8 or 9. So just, pass it along. Share with your friends. Like, comment. Anybody that would like to be a sponsor of the show, you can get in contact with me, Tab, or Shay. You can text us, call us, or whatever. DM us. The link tree has our Instagram link located in there, so you can go ahead and follow us on that Instagram page. If you want to email us, the email is say.what.now2024@gmail.com. So you can just follow us on there and let us know, any comments or concerns or how you feel with the show, just to give us a perspective of what you want to see on the show. Is there anything more that you want to see, anything less? As y'all can see, I really didn't even curse this episode. I feel like out of my norm. Because, it really wasn't nothing for me to really, cuss about. But I really feel out of my norm because I didn't use, a potty mouth. I probably did say a curse word here and there. But it feels very strange. Very strange. So, other than that, I honestly would like to, and again, still extend a great thank you to not only my team, but to everyone that watches And also to Miss Raina again, I am praying for you, and we can't wait to be back in her building so y'all can see us with the greenery and the banners and all the good looking stuff in the background. Cause don't get me wrong, this great wall back here, it's doing its purpose now. So don't try to jump on me for using my venue here at my house, because clearly we gonna let Miss Rain take a break from seeing us for a minute and having her to breathe in her own way at home. So, with that being said, follow us on Instagram, follow us on Apple Podcasts, because clearly everyone thinks I say Apple Pie. It's Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Pandora, YouTube, and Spotify. So, and iHeartRadio as well. How could I forget them? So make sure you continue to follow us. Check our Instagram and our personal pages for that link so you can be able to nominate, well, not nominate, but to vote for us on our podcast to make sure that we are voted the best in Mississippi. Like, I'm so happy and thankful for, again, the people that did nominate us. You all are great. I'm glad to have had you all nominate us for this show, and for y'all to even be excited to have us on y'all podcast list. So thank you. And with that being said, y'all have a great rest of y'all day.